Welcome back to Nitro, ladies and gentlemen, and Quacky. What about we just saw just a couple moments ago that Rob Van Dam was viciously, and I mean viciously assaulted. But I tell you what, see, cause it just sadly goes to show you that anything can happen in WCW, and Jefe for no reason whatsoever, assaulted Rob Van Dam backstage. And you know what the worst part about it is? Rob Van Dam's supposed to have a matchup coming up. He's supposed to face out against Caylen Rogers in just a few moments. Now, we don't know what shape is Rob Van Dam going to be in, or if he's able to compete. Oh, man. You're right. And meanwhile, here comes Vince Russo. Uh-oh. This is about to get very interesting, Carter. Oh, I tell you what, see, Carter, I bet you right now, Caylen Rogers is beginning to regret what he did last week to Sting and this guy, Rick Ass. I bet you right now, Caylen Rogers is living to regret it. He's beginning to regret it. When Vince Russo told Caylen Rogers that he was going to face both Rick Ass and Sting, and Caylen Rogers had a look of, well, you know, you could complete the blank, because Rick Astor wants a piece of him. See, Carl, Rick Astor wants a piece of him. Sting wants a piece of him. I tell you, Caylen Rogers is in big trouble tonight. And meanwhile, Rick Astor and Sting, they have to work as a team tonight. But at the match, it's every man for himself. Rick Astor versus Caylen Rogers versus Sting. I tell you what, and you know, Vince Russo told Rick Astor, hey, you want to be WCW champion again? You want another shot at the title? Beat Sting and Caylen Rogers, and you get your wish. That's a little bit easier said than done, but you know, hey, anything can happen. And meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Rick Astor's partner tonight, and his opponent at the bench. Here comes Sting. Well, I tell you what, see, Kyle, you look at Sting. Sting is all set and ready to go. Sting, you know, most people, myself included, think that Sting doesn't have anything left in the tank. But I would love for him to come out and prove me wrong. I would love for him to come out and prove me wrong. This is a perfect opportunity for him to do it. I would love him to come out and prove me wrong. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, and I know we didn't mention this in the open, but we got a huge night tonight. Already you heard the announcement. At the bash, we're going to have a fatal 4-way match that's going to have 2 falls for 2 belts. One fall is going to be for the Intercontinental title, while the other fall is going to be for the United States title. Well, I tell you what, see, Carter, and you look at Sting, you look at Rick Astor, and you look at Caylen Rogers. One of these men, see, Carter, is going to improve their chances of being the #1 contender to the WCW title. And there's the bell, and the matchup is on the way, and here we go. And now Caylen Rogers now. Rick Astor now got Caylen Rogers in the headline. Rick Astor now, there's what a move. Excuse me. I tell you what right now. Caylen Rogers now, he's bad right back in this. And you know, Caylen Rogers, oh man, what a move by Caylen. Caylen Rogers now, see, he has to look up, I should not have done what I did last week. And I literally regret it. Indeed. And now, Caylen Rogers now, oh, what a move by Caylen Rogers. And Caylen Rogers begins to drop the elbow. And now Sting! Oh, look at this, see, Sting wants a piece of Caylen Rogers. And Sting is letting the helping hand. And now Caylen Rogers now. Caylen Rogers is all alone. No partner whatsoever. And now there's what a huge strike kick. Well, I tell you what. And now Caylen Rogers just dropped the elbow to thin hill. And there's a strike kick by Rick Astor. Well, I tell you what, right now, see, Carter, I think we're about to see a tag. And now Rick Astor now waiting. And now Rick Astor, man, I tell you what, see, Carter, now that's a disappointment in my opinion. Rick Astor knows better than that not to do that move. I mean, he knows better than that. Rick Astor now. And there's a tag, and Sting is in. And here we go. Sting now working on Caylen Rogers. Sting getting his shot in. Sting through all Caylen Rogers. What elbow. And now Sting now working on Caylen Rogers. And now Sting now throws Caylen Rogers to the turnbuckle. And here comes the Stinger Splash. Oh, man. And what a huge Stinger Splash, C. Carter. That was a huge Stinger Splash right there. And now Caylen Rogers now working on Sting's arm. Caylen Rogers now, this thing is going back and forth. But I tell you what, C. Carter, Sting is throwing Caylen Rogers to the ropes. And now, and there's a tag. And now Big Ass is back in. And now Big Ass now. And oh, what a huge suplex! I tell you what, C. Carter, this is WCW at its best, C. Carter. This is WCW at its finest. And now Rick Ashley throws Caylen Rogers to the ropes and leapfrogs. And Rick Ashley, and now Caylen Rogers stops running. And now Caylen Rogers now battling with Rick Ashley. And now Caylen Rogers now got Rick Ashley's arm. Caylen Rogers now continues his assault. And there's a punch. And there's a kick. And now Caylen Rogers with a DDT. Oh man, I tell you what, C. Carter, Caylen Rogers is battling right back in this thing. Caylen Rogers is battling right back in this thing, C. Carter. This thing is going back and forth. And now Caylen Rogers now is in trouble. And I thought he was in trouble, but Caylen Rogers now like got the momentum. And oh, what a huge net breaker. I tell you what, C. Carter, right now Rick Astley, wait a minute, Rick Astley began to fight back, ladies and gentlemen. Rick Astley threw those Caylen, and now Caylen Rogers is running. And oh, what a knee. And Caylen Rogers goes outside the ring, and so does Rick Astley. I tell you what, C. Carter, this thing is going back and forth now. This thing is going back and forth. I tell you what, I cannot wait to the match, because these three men, they're going to destroy each other. And now Rick Astley continues his punch. And now, oh, what a net breaker. And now Rick Astley now reaching for the time. And there's a tie. Sting comes in and, oh, what the hell? What a DDT. What the hell's going on? And now we got a pin. We got one. We got two. And we got three. The match is over. What the hell's going on, C. Carter? Oh man, I tell you what, that was unbelievable. And meanwhile, look at this, C. Carter, Random Mexican KKK minus Thomas Law talking strategy, but look who's eavesdropping. Look who's listening in, C. Carter. I think that's Keith Connors. I believe that's Jason Matthews, if my memory serves me correctly. We got more Nitro to come, so stay tuned. Welcome back to Nitro, ladies and gentlemen. And here comes Random Mexican. Here comes member number one of the Random Mexican KKK. I tell you what, C. Carter, and you know, their minus their leader Thomas Law, who was viciously assaulted on the last episode. He was knocked out cold thanks to Keith Connors. Tonight, Random Mexican member number one is looking to take out some vintage, if you know what I mean. He's looking for revenge tonight, and tonight he's facing off against Jason Matthews. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this matchup has just been announced for the Bash. The Random Mexican KKK, they're going to defend those tag team titles at the Bash, and they're going to defend them against Keith Connors and Jason Matthews. I hope I got his name right. The Magnificent Bastards. I tell you what, that's going to be a big matchup, C. That's going to be a huge matchup. I tell you what, Random Mexican KKK, they're looking for revenge. Magnificent Bastards, hey, they're just looking to get those titles around their waist and take it on the Thunder. And meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Jason Matthews. I tell you what, C. Carter, Jason Matthews has really impressed me as a late, C. Carter. And I know we haven't seen much of the Magnificent Bastards because A, they're on Thunder. B, Thunder, it might not debut until God knows when. So we haven't seen much of the Magnificent Bastards, but they're a very good tag team, and I think they're going to give the Random Mexican KKK a run for their money. Well, I believe it was a couple weeks ago, Corky, back on episode 10, when the Magnificent Bastards just show up out of the blue and demand that they want their shots against the Random Mexican KKK. Then in the last episode, Keith Connors viciously assaulted Thomas Law backstage. And like I said, C-Car, what's the point of splitting the brand? What's the point of splitting the Fed if the other show just shows up out of the blue? Aaron H. Jamin, Matthews now is in trouble. Member number one now working on Matthews. Throws Matthews to the turnbuckle. And now member number one now. Oh, he's gonna tie him up to a tree. Whoa, look at this, C. Carter. I mean, have you ever seen something like this? Look at this. I mean, just punishment after punishment. How can a person take that much punishment? And now member number one now outside. And now member number one comes back inside. And now Matthews just hanging. Oh man. Well, don't mind him, C. Carter. He's just hanging around. Ah, Corky, shut up. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the match, this is getting out of hand. And now Jason Matthews. Oh, what a move! I tell you what, C. Carter, you know, you really gotta give the Magnificent Bastards class for one thing. They're a very tough tag team. They're a very tough team. And I do believe, like I said, they will give the Random Mexican KKK a run for their money. And meanwhile, speaking of run for their money, member number 1, look at this, he just a leg! Oh man, I tell you what, C. Carter, member number 1 now is trying to send a message. The Random Mexican KKK, they're the tag team champions, and tag team champions for a reason. And then they throw them up across the ropes. And Jason Matthews starts to say, Matthews now, no, wait a minute, member number 1 now, continues to punch away. Matthews, there's a punch, there's another punch, and there's a headlock, and look at this, and oh my gosh, good grief. Oh man, what strength. Matthews now continues to punch away. Matthews now, ready to get up. Oh man, he takes the knee away from member number 1. But I tell you what, C. Carter, Jason Matthews is really sending a message to WCW World, C. Carter. And meanwhile, look at this, and he, oh, what a knee! What a huge knee, C. Carter. What a huge knee. And now, he's punching away. And now, Matthews throws member number 1 to the turnbuckle. Matthews now takes member number 1 down. Matthews coming to the top rope. C. Carter. Somebody wanted to take a chance. And now, Matthews now continues to assault member number 1. Member number 1 is dazed and confused. But I tell you what, C. Carter, Matthews is really demonstrating what he could do, C. Carter. And now Matthews now outside, and oh, he blocked it. Oh, what a good block by member number 1, C. Carter. Member number 1 scattered that perfectly. Well done. And now member number 1 now. Member number 1 now. And oh, what a kick by Matthews, and a hook and runner. Oh man, I tell you what, C. Carter, and I'm making this clear right now, and I'm making this clear really crystal clear. I think the Magnificent Bastards, what a move. I think the Magnificent Bastards are a very good tag team, C. Carter, and the Random Mexican KKK might have been up a little bit more than they could chew. And now member number 1 now throws, oh my, and a bulldog, and a huge bulldog, C. Carter. He threw him before. Wait a minute. Here comes number 7. Looks like he wants to join the party. And King Kong, they gonna never have it. Oh, King Kong, they gonna never have it. Look at this. Oh man, and this thing is getting out of hand. King Kong is in number 7 now. Battle of the aisle. This is ridiculous, Carter. This is insane. They're battling up the aisle. They're battling straight up the aisle. This is ridiculous, Carter. And meanwhile, back in the ring. Oh man, back in the ring. Matthews now. Matthews says something. Member number 1. C. Carter. Member number 1's in trouble, C. Carter. Member number 1's in big trouble on the Super Hurricane. Oh man. This is unbelievable. This is completely unbelievable. Matthews now continues his out. And again, Matthews climbs into the top rope. Matthews getting ready to fly. And another drop kick. Oh, man. Well, I tell you what. Right now, C. Carter, this thing is getting out of hand. This thing is getting severely out of hand. And, oh, what a move. And now, Matthews setting up for a finisher. C. Carter. And, oh, what a move. Oh, man. Well, I tell you what. And he got spinnables. Well, look. We got 1. We got 2. And we got 3. The match is over. Well, I tell you what, C. Carter, that was a huge victory right there. That was a huge victory right there. I tell you, Matthews has really made it clear that the Magnificent Bastards are going to get the Random Mexican KKK all that they can handle. I tell you, that matchup is going to be downright explosive, C. Carter. I tell you, that matchup is going to be downright colossal. And I would not be surprised if we get new World Tag Team Champions, and that being the Tag Team Tyrants going on the Thunder. I would not be surprised if that happens. Folks, we got more of Nitro to come as we catch our breath. Stay tuned. Woo-hoo.